tale about to be told is that of justice, tragedy, and new beginnings. It begins with one Declan DeBright, head of prisoner transport team aboard the carrier ship Donovan Alpha.
Mayday, mayday! This is carrier ship Donovan Alpha. The prisoner has broken loose. I repeat, the prisoner has broken loose. Check the security feeds and send out 3 trained teams and pray to whatever God you believe in that we get out of this thing alive.
Dear God, I know I haven't been the most devout of your children, but if by any chance you can hear me right now, I could really use some mercy. I'm headed straight for the black hole, and it's the only way I can live my life out in peace. Once I outrun these cops, I promise I'll turn my life around. I just need to get away from them. So I'll go through this black hole, and I'll even start doing your work. Just please let me out of this alive. Please.
Jesus Christ, you folks are predictable. I mean, come on, boys. You're toting around some of the galaxy's worst criminals. You'd think you'd change your security protocol once every 70 years.
As the carrier approached the outer gravitational reach of the black hole, spectating astral bodies would say that the space-time seemed infinite, as if the very fabric of space was warped to allow the carrier to float through the black hole without feeling any change at all. Yet, some would even say the carrier elongated as it neared the event horizon.
It's mystifying. How could something so unnatural be so beautiful? A perfect sphere, completely devoid of color, devoid of light. It's kind of horrifying, yet somewhat magical. If I'm gonna stay trapped here, you're coming with me, dead or alive.
Light from surrounding stars caressed the event horizon, unseen once touching the anomaly. From the crew's perspective, it took mere seconds to cross over. Everything momentarily redshifted, and they were headed through to the other side.
I don't know what this means or where it leads, but thank you God, I never doubted you. Okay, well I did, but I'm alive, even though I have no idea where I'm going. Great.
Hours passed as Patricia's ship traveled through the black spout. Due to the universal lack of knowledge about black holes, no one knows that black holes are truly rifts in the fabric of space-time, nor does anyone realize that after entering that rift, objects passing through them are shot out of the other side, out of what is unknown as a black spout. Soon, Patricia would be nearing the end of the rift, and would find herself taking refuge amongst the jungles of planet Unaga of the Laniakea supercluster.
I don't know how I managed to survive this long, but whatever happens next better make up for the day I had. Wow, this place looks so much like home. I wonder if there's any intelligent life out here. Hey! Ah! Finally someone gets here. I've been cuffed to this wretched bench for a freaking eternity. You guys really need to let me go. I'm not here to hurt anyone. I was seeking refuge from my own problems. I also have to give you guys a warning.
You can save yourself the trouble of a wasted breath, kid. I ask the questions here. We'll start when I say we start, and you're gonna sit there cuffed to that bench until I decide to let you off. So, what's your name and how did you get to Unaga?
My name is Patricia. I came from the Libra Quadrant. I was being chased down by hunters of sorts, and the only way I could escape from them was to go through a black hole. So I piloted my ship towards the event horizon. After a few hours of traveling through a weird wormhole-like tunnel, my ship came crashing down on your planet's atmosphere.
The what quadrant?
The Libra Quadrant. Don't tell me you've never heard of it. We're famous for our mechanics.
There's no such place. The only place known for mechanics is the Regal Quadrant, and no one leaves the Regal Quadrant, especially to come to a place like Unaga.
Well, all I know is I came from the Libra Quadrant, and I went through a black hole, and then I came out here. Where even is here? Where is Unaga?
Unaga is our home. It's in the upper quadrant of the Laniakea supercluster. It's a planet composed of mostly liquid water, but there is major land masses that are made up of sand and rich soil that supports lush grasslands and forests that you saw when you first arrived.
If there are that many jungles here, then your atmosphere must have a large amount of oxygen in it. That's why I was able to breathe when I got here.
Yep, the atmosphere is mostly made of nitrogen, but there's a significant amount of oxygen as well. We get our power from a crystal plane just south of the city. The crystals act as if they're batteries. They absorb the sun's G2 energy, and that's how we power the city.
That's so cool. I can't wait to experiment on those crystals. But there is one more thing I need to tell you.
And what might that be?
Okay, earlier when I said I was being chased, I told you they were hunters. They were honestly police officers. They were chasing me down because I stole from the upper class citizens and gave them to the low class citizens.
I knew we couldn't trust you, you lying scumbag.
No, but wait, I have something to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal coming, and we need to stop him.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Katena, and this is my partner, Saniri. Tell us more about this criminal.
His name's Holden Stone. He's a draconian hybrid that was bred specifically to protect their king. He went rogue, though, and was sentenced to life in solitary detainment after murdering the draconian prince. And now he's headed here. We have to stop him. He's really dangerous.
Well, you let us take care of that. We'll talk to Chief. In the meanwhile, you just sit tight, and we'll take care of business. Okay?
What y'all doing?
Patricia, how the hell did you get out of here? How did you get past the security at the base?
What security? Y'all are all out here.
Well, I hope no more Unagan criminals freaking get any ideas from you. Anyways, what are you doing?
I'm here to help. Duh.
You don't even have backup gear. You can use mine.
Thanks.
What are you doing with backup gear? What are you expecting, a one-man army?
You should be preparing for a one-man army. Holden's super dangerous. Alrighty. Let's go get him!
Patricia! What are you doing?
Patricia, I'd like to offer you a position on the Unaga Police Force. We would never have been able to intercept someone like Holden if it wasn't for you to warn us about his arrival. We do not expect you to get back with us right now, but we do expect you to come back in the next 48 hours.
Thank you so much, Colonel Sanders. I'll definitely think over y'all.
You're very welcome.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind.